When designing an Achilles tendinopathy program, it is crucial to tailor the loading rate and magnitude of the exercises to the irritability and level of the patient so we don't over and don't underload them. While calf raises are surely the go-to exercise for Achilles tendinopathy, there is so much more that you can do. In this video, we will have a look at 30 different exercises and show you how much load they are putting through the Achilles tendon.
Enroll in our online course now. Link is in the video description.
Hi and welcome back to Physiotutors. In previous videos, we have talked about the importance of slow and heavy, as well as energy storage exercises in the rehabilitation of tendinopathy. We also mentioned that the mode of exercise, so concentric or eccentric loading, is less important than progressive exposure to loading magnitude and loading rate. Baxter and colleagues from the year 2020 are the first to put numbers of those two variables on 30 different exercises for Achilles tendon rehab, which can help you to better tailor your rehab program to your patient's skills and needs. For each exercise, Baxter et al. Measured peak loading, loading impulse, and loading rate. Peak loading was defined as the maximal Achilles load. Loading impulse was calculated as the area under the force time curve, and loading rate was defined as the peak loading rate over 5% of the moving window. Based on those three variables, they calculated a loading index from 0 to 1, with 0 meaning no load on the Achilles tendon and 1 representing the most tendon load. Based on this index, they established the following exercise progressions to incrementally load the Achilles tendon. So how can we apply this data in practice? First of all, this data should make you realize that there are a lot more options than just calf raises for your Achilles tendinopathy rehab program. Second, the loading index can show us a progressing pathway that we can follow for our exercise program. Third, the loading index can help you to determine where to start with your patient. For example, if a patient has problems with walking, you would want to select exercises with a lower loading index than walking, such as standing calf raises, lunges, and step-ups. If you want to prepare a patient for running, on the other hand, you would want them to be able to perform exercises with a higher loading index, such as single leg hopping, drop jump single leg, or forward hopping single leg. Be aware that the loading index was calculated based on the author's intuition and clinical expertise. For this reason, the authors provide a data spreadsheet of their study so other researchers and clinicians can calculate their own loading index. You can download the spreadsheet by a click on the link in the video description. This sheet will also give you insights into each of the 3 variables separately, which can be helpful in specific cases. For example, in case of rehab for an early Achilles tendon rupture, you might want to avoid exercises with a higher loading impulse. To prevent re-ruptures, the loading rate might be more of a concern, and to stimulate tendon remodeling in tendinopathy, you might want to maximize tendon loading impulse. Alright, this was our video on the Achilles tendon loading index for different exercise progressions. This video is part of our Running Rehab online course that we created together with Benno and Matthew. If you'd like to get more info on this magnificent course, click on the link in the video description or head directly to study.physiotutors.com. As always, we'd be happy if you left a like and if you subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.